Well, then we started with, okay, let's create our brand, right? And again, we tapped into our community. We actually have I'm in fraternity, so my fraternity brother, he does a lot of designs, web designs, and
Nice.
he actually is the one that created our logo. So
Mm-hmm.
he's been with us since the beginning, and I think it's all about, hey, who's in your community, who you can reach out to, make things a little bit more affordable, especially as a startup business. I think that that's really important to make sure that you're reaching out to your community. So we tapped into him. We kind of told him the concept of what we wanted, and he gave us a couple ideas. We went back and forth with a few months to finally what we have now, which is this Pawfect Dog Barkery and a little doggy
Nice.
unit to the
Mm-hmm.
right side. And and then we started advertising, right? And I know that we have it somewhere. I wish we had our first business card, but our first business card is literally we type something in on a Word document and
Print.
printed out a bunch of them, and I think it was like maybe
Paper.
10 paper, just
Black
regular,
and white.
yeah, regular black and white paper. And then we went walking as we normally do, just walking around our neighborhood, with our dogs, and we're just dropping them off on each mailbox, and then just manually us going in there. And that's kind of how we started the first process of, this is something we want to do as a business. Let's see if we get any hits, and a couple of people did reach out to us. By that time we already had an Instagram and Facebook page for our company. And we started getting the word out there. And here in SoCal, there's it seems like since the pandemic, but even before then, but since the pandemic especially, I would say that there's been an increase in how many people go to outside pop-up markets. And this is all across Southern California, and last time I did see some in Northern California. But here we have so many opportunities for us to cater to different areas through these pop-up markets. We've been to San Diego, we've been to Huntington Beach, Newport, LA, and then here in our area, Whittier, La Habra Heights. And we started actually in a small little pop-up that we paid, I think, if I remember, $25. It was outside
Yeah.
like this little pizza place in Norwalk, California. And I think we had about 10 customers, with two
Nice.
being our family members.
Yeah.
And, but that's kind of how we started. We decided, hey, you know what? Let's start marketing. Let's start going to these little events and
See if it
um,
works.
see if it worked out. And we went from that little $25 pop-up event. Then we had started doing some more like house pop-ups, and then we decided, you know what? Let's go directly to the consumer. Let's go to the dog parks. So we started going to dog parks and kind of sharing our business cards. By this time we already had little
Smart.
nicer business cards,
Yeah.
so we had I would say legit
Mhm.
business cards by that time. And yeah, we started going straight to the consumer, and then just from there kind of blew up, and
Mhm.
doing Instagram sales. So yeah, anything to add? I think.
I think the biggest thing was just going for it. I mean, we never thought we'd have a dog bakery, but here we are, almost 2 years later. Just, I
Yeah.
think, just going with your gut, and once we had the samples, reviewed by my coworkers and our family members, we just went for it. I mean, I don't think we really thought about it. We were just going with the flow and seeing what worked, what didn't work, and thankfully we're blessed that it's grown, to where we are now. And we don't take anything for granted. We just keep working at it. And I think as a small business you have to be flexible in
Mhm.
knowing, like, you're gonna have to make changes as you go and see what works and doesn't work.
Thank you for supporting the M4 show and our mission to increase the wealth of Black families.
If you received any value from this episode, any value at all,
Any.
do us a favor and give us a like and subscribe on YouTube and Apple, Spotify,
All them.
anything, all of them.
All them.
All of them. Wherever you're listening, go ahead and like and subscribe.
And after you like and subscribe, make sure you send this episode to at least one family that you really want to see win. We'll catch y'all next time. Peace.